Hi everyone and welcome back to the Naya Nails channel. I'm Steffi Fernandez and in today's video we'll be doing a gorgeous background inspired by the incredible Marvel artwork. Let's get cracking. So I've buffed the nail and I'm going to use a long nail on this one because I want you to see how gorgeous this whole design comes together in the end. So I'm going to go in with Series Black and just apply a nice thin layer all over the nail. I'm definitely going to go for 2 coats because I really want the background of this nail to be super opaque because we're going to be using a different product today to do our nail artwork. I'm going to pop this into the lamp. So once this is cured, I'm going to go in with my lint-free wipes, some alcohol, and I'm just going to remove that tacky layer off the nail so it's nice and clean for what's coming next. Drew, can you guess what we're using today for our nail art?
What are we using, Stephanie?
We are using liquid crystal. This is an incredible, basically, liquid that has the properties of a crystal. So it shines in tons of different lights depending on the temperature it's in. So it changes through like 12 colors, I believe. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of craft accessory that you can guys use. And it's so fun to create nail art with it. But it is a little bit messy, okay? So look at this. This is what it looks like. A lot of people think that when you use this, you just brush it on top because this product we cannot cure. It actually air dries. So when you place that on top of the nail, do not brush it on because when you do brush it on, it will dry streaky. So what you need to do is actually just treat it like a gel, okay? So just place the product on and move it around just like so. Can you see what I'm doing? So I'm just floating it around rather than brushing it. That's right. And then I'm just gonna cover the whole nail with this goodness. I mean, trust me guys, I love creating weird stuff. I think it was more like I need to do something because Thor came out recently as well, didn't it? And I really wanted to have something that's like Marvel-y, but also can be used like, you know, as a just nice background. So I'm just floating the product on just like a gel. Make sure it covers all the areas, guys. And try and apply it as evenly as you can. I mean, it's hard, I won't lie to you. It is a little bit hard, but it's worth it. So I'm just gonna go around, check if there's any areas that need a little bit more liquid on top. Don't think there are really. And what we're gonna do now is let it dry. And this product does air dry, like I said, so it will take at least about 10 minutes or so for it to dry fully. So I'll see you back in 10. Right, so 10 minutes gone by, we've had a coffee, we had a power nap. No, I'm kidding. We've let this air dry, and this is what it should look like once the liquid crystal is dry. If you can see it, I don't know if you can get a bit of a zoom into this, but can you see how the colors just change?
Yeah.
And it's starting to cool down here now, but if I touch it, it just goes, can you see? Blue. How amazing is that? I'm like a little kid. Boom. Right, so I'm going to go in with our top coat, the Urban Graffiti top coat, and seal in this goodness and then carry on with our design. You must seal in this. I mean, it kind of dries rubbery, so if you mess up or scratch it or anything like that, you won't be able to really use the nail after. So always cap it. While this is curing, I've basically taken a little bit of gold pigment and mixed it in with base coat, and then I've added base coat on here, a little blob that's shiny, you might not be able to see it, and I'm just gonna drop a white drop into it really, and I'm gonna mix it because I want to have like a semi-transparent white, yeah, kind of like that. So we've got our transparent white and gold ready to go. So I'm gonna pick up my nail, which is now fully dried. Look how dark, how blue it is, because it's heat up with the gel, right? So it's just gone to the darkest mode. So yeah, how stunning is that? So it does look quite dark when it's warm, but when it starts to cool down, you can see the color appearing on the edges. So cool. Right, so I'm gonna start by creating a bit of a stormy background. So I'm gonna take that white concoction that we've made over here, and I'm just gonna paint it randomly in some areas, and it doesn't have to be like a perfect shape or anything like that. It's just adding some effect, and I want to like blend it in nicely. So if you notice, I'm pulling the product just to create a smooth transition. A little bit in the midsection. I'm just gonna paint some white blob over here, and then I think I'm gonna do some on this section. So let me just get the color out, get it on the nail, and then I'm gonna start blend. Right, so I'm cleaning the brush and literally just pulling the product out. So I've just swapped onto the 3D brush because I believe it just blends the product better. So I'm just blending it outwards with the 3D brush, just like so. Yeah, I like the messy look here. Let me mess it a bit up. Mess it up a bit. Yeah, I think it looks better. And there's a little bit of a more cloudy effect. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's better. Ooh, I like that. I like it a lot.
Ooh la la.
Right, so we've got those messy blobs on top, which I love. I'm going to go in with my detailing brush and pick up some of the darker white and just paint just a little bit of like lightning on top. It's not going to be super visible, but it's there. Then I'm gonna pull it from up here. Sorry.
Looking good.
I know. I love it. So I'm gonna just do a few more lines. Wow, this is so Thor like, isn't it?
Yeah. Serious Thor vibes.
Give me the hammer. Right, so I've got this on here. Let me show you what it looks like before I give it a good cure. And I'm gonna pop this back into the lamp for about 30 seconds. Right, so we've got this layer cured. I'm going to, oh my God, look at my face. I'm just like, I can't stop smiling. This is what nail art does to me, guys. The only thing that makes me smile right now. So I'm gonna go in with the gold mixture that I've created, and I'm just gonna go ahead and create like a border. You know I love my borders in gold because I think it will seal it in nicely. And it goes in with that color that it transitions to, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna basically create a border. Now, just before we cure this, I'm gonna probably add a couple of like gold lightning as well. So I'll just start from the top here. Just like so. And then from here probably. And this is what it looks like before I'm going to cure it. Now listen, tell me this is not the shizzle. Right, I'm gonna pop this into the lamp. Right, this is cured. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply, I just can't stop staring at it, a top coat to bring it all together. So I'm literally just gonna apply a nice thin layer, and notice how it goes green and gold because the top coat is cold. I'm gonna pop it into the lamp for a second. It's gonna be so dark. And look, have you seen? It's blue. So this is what it looks like when it's warm. So it's blue, but it looks stunning anyway. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. And now slowly it's gonna start to cool down and it will change color. Let me just take some alcohol because it's quite cold, and I'll just apply it on top to make it cold and see how it transforms into a different color because it's quite cold. So it's going into that purple, and now the nail again. It's going to, I don't know what color it's going. Yeah, oh look, it's just stunning. Keep touching it and it changes color. You can have so much fun with this design, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The effect of it all together, it does give you proper Marvel artwork. Yeah. You know, if you buy a good comic book and then you see all the lightning and the bright lights, it's just what this nail is all about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.